People want to find true knowledge, the truth. Ever since the time of the sophists who taught rhetoric, people have been under the impression that rhetoric allows people to explore the truth, and that there are different versions of the truth. However, when the sophists are questioned on this, they cannot definitively say that they are using rhetoric solely for the purpose of finding the truth. Rhetoric is the means of persuasion, and persuasion is the means of manipulation. Politicians may say one thing or another, depending on whether it is beneficial to his or her current argument. The media may use technology to spread a certain narrative about appearance, social status, and expectations of reality. Additionally, ads will exaggerate products and services in order to make them more appealing. Rhetoric is boasted to allow its students to convince anyone of anything. Everything is not the truth. In fact, a speaker saying anything to achieve his or her intended results is using deception. Rhetoric is all about deception.
So politics. We've all seen political ads, candidates bash one another, and then on debates, politicians really not answering the questions they're being asked. It's all rhetoric, and it's all deceptive. We see a bunch of ads on TV of candidates bashing one another, saying that in 2012 they did this or said that, when it's all just trying to make you believe one thing or another, persuading you using rhetoric, which is, in fact, deceptive. Candidates will say anything just to get your vote or try to persuade the audience at a specific time and place. It's all about persuading the audience in that time and that place to get you to vote for them. Politics are just saying what they want you to believe. For example, Bill Clinton.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
Indeed, I did have a relationship with Miss Lewinsky that was not appropriate. In fact, it was wrong.
Bill Clinton doesn't want a bad rep in America. He wants to maintain his credibility, so he'll say one thing and then goes directly against what he just said, the exact opposite as we saw in the clips before. Also, his wife Hillary.
I believe that marriage is not just a bond, but a sacred bond between a man and a woman.
That's why I support marriage for lesbian and gay couples. I support it personally and as a matter of policy and law.
Again, she is saying the exact opposite of what she just said. At first in 2004, she claims she is against gay rights and gay marriage. However, when the election rolls around and she's ready to run for president, she says that she supports it because she wants the votes and she knows that now gay marriage is more accepted. Politicians are notorious for this. And it's not just the Clintons who do this, it's all politicians. It's all for the audience twisting their words and change their points of view to get you to believe what they want to get the votes they need to get into office. It's deception.
Photoshop is a good example of rhetoric as a deception. People use Photoshop to change the appearance of people and objects to become persuasive, instead of providing the real appearance to the audience. Photoshop is an act. Photoshop provides audience with a copy without the regions. It manipulates people to see certain things rather than the whole picture. Using Photoshop is misleading to audience, trapping and taking away the right to know about the truth, as well as to make choices based on the real appearance of object. Imagine that. A cover of a well-known fashion magazine might originally be a slice of pizza. I think it is a good example to showing that rhetoric is a deception.
Expectation is what you assume will happen in a given situation. Expectations are shaped from socially created norms. Media like TV, music, and movies can create expectations. For example, Disney portrays high school hallways like this. It's our vacation. What time is it? Party time. That's right, say it loud. What time is it? When in reality, high school hallways are more like this.
Oh wait, my class is this way.
Expectation versus reality also plays itself out on social media. Do you have that friend who always has 200-second-long Snapchat stories about how they spent their Saturday night at a crazy party with their friends? Does this same friend usually end up talking badly about their friends they had so much fun with last Saturday? Do you ever use LOL without actually laughing out loud, like in this clip? Expectation versus reality and the stark difference between them is prevalent in both digital media and social media.
So let's be real. Advertisements are ridiculously over the top. I'm sure some of you have seen that infomercial with the plastic wrap.
There's nothing worse than throwing away good food because it went bad. But trying to keep it fresh with plastic wrap is a pain in the... and trying to...
Or maybe that ad about how annoying it is to use a normal soap.
We all use soap to keep us clean, but bar soaps end up sloppy and slimy. Pump dispensers are messy and clumsy. And with dish soap bottles, you really need an extra set of hands.
Or that magic device that helps you take off your shoes, because real talk, shoes are so difficult to take off.
Bending over to put your shoes on is a back-breaking chore. One wrong step, you could end up on the floor. And trying to get them off can hurt even more. Well, now there's Shoedini, the world's first shoe horn that lets you get your shoes on and off with ease.
Ads like these are over the top and funny, but it goes without saying that they are trying to make a profit by selling you their product. They use rhetoric to persuade people to buy their products so they can profit. Take a more everyday product, Axe. Many of their advertisements are all about how women will swoon over men who use Axe. In reality, it's just a soap, and chances are the ladies won't throw themselves at you just because you remembered to shower. Even though you smell nice, using Axe probably won't make you as irresistible as their ads may say. So, infomercials and advertisements for hygienic products can be pretty fake, but food lies are also pretty deceiving. Check out this picture for some food from McDonald's. We decided to go to McDonald's on Forbes to see exactly what they're selling their customers. So basically, if you think of those examples and examples from your everyday life, you will realize that advertisements are meant to deceive you. They are trying to purposely trick you into buying their products by making what they are selling seem a whole lot better than it really is.
So, in conclusion, everything is a lie. Politicians lie, commercials lie, and social media is all a lie. The only thing that isn't a lie in this whole world is this video. Just kidding, this video was a lie too. Thanks for your attention to this very important message, and you're welcome for all the info.